President Obama was doing an interview with Matt Lauer on NBC this morning, and your name surprisingly came up, and the president criticized you that you can't have a campaign based on, quoting him, Donald, on simplistic solutions and scapegoating. He went on to say, when discussing the possibility of a Trump presidency, I can imagine it in a Saturday Night Live skit. What did you think of that?
Well, he's being a wise guy, and that's fine. Look, I'm very critical of him. He's been a terrible president. He's done a terrible job. The world is blown up around us. We've created havoc all over the Middle East and elsewhere. We're doing very poorly in our country. Our economy is terrible. The jobs have been taken away, the real jobs, not the crummy jobs that they report all the time, and third-rate jobs and part-time jobs. The country is just not the same. So he obviously is not exactly thrilled with what I say about him, and that's the answer, though. I mean, you look at what's going on with so many different things. The illegal immigration that's pouring through. Obamacare is a disaster. It's got to be repealed and replaced. So you can't be exactly thrilled with what I'm saying, but I'm saying the truth. I speak the truth, and that's why I'm leading in the polls.
I know you just carry on. You try to ignore these critics. Sometimes you'll respond very quickly and adroitly and surgically to some of these attacks. But when the president dismisses you or mocks you, and you hear, even still in the establishment media, many waiting for you to implode, thinking that you will, and here it's been more than half a year and you've not, do you ever feel like Rodney Dangerfield, that you don't get your respect, that you don't get your due?
No, because when I look at the polls, I have a poll now at 42%. I'm leading by many, 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 double and triple, and, beating these people. And so, you have to look at that. You have to look at the response. When I go out to speak, I'll have 20,000 people. I had 35,000 people in Mobile, Alabama. I have by far the biggest crowds, far, far bigger than Bernie Sanders. He is second, in all fairness, to my Republican opponents, but far bigger than Bernie Sanders by, numerous times. And, I think that's respect. And I understand the president would do that, and I'd do the same thing exactly. I mean, I'd probably talk that way exactly. But he can't be thrilled with me. And frankly, the country is a mess, and we're going to straighten it out. We're going to make America great again. That's my theme, is make America great again. So I fully understand that. You know who had that bigger than I do is Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was totally scoffed at. What does he know? And all, and he became a great president. And I haven't. Look, I built a great company, a really great company. I've had tremendous success with The Apprentice. I've written The Art of the Deal and many other, tremendous bestsellers. And, I've had a very good time of life. But, an opponent is always going to say that I get it from the Republicans, too. They say things that...
oh, for sure. And I'm sure they're going to have guns a-blazing. I'm sure they're going to have guns a-blazing for you Thursday night here where I stand. Are you prepared for that? Everyone focusing on your 45% tariff idea for China. They're saying that you're not equipped or able to offer...
I'm just saying that we have to take a tough stance in China, because I never said... I don't even know where the 45% came from, but I said that is the equivalent of what they've done with respect to their devaluations. But China has to pay a price if they don't start, behaving, because they're killing us on trade.
So you would not respond in kind with the... I'm sorry, so you would not respond in kind with a tariff on their goods? Some of your opponents have said that would be akin to a trade war, and we'd all lose in that event. You say what?
Well, right now we're losing $500 billion with China, so on a yearly basis. We're losing so much money. They've taken so many jobs. So, sometimes you're better off, like, every once in a while, it might not be so bad. You want to know the truth. But, no, I wouldn't do that. We need China's help with North Korea, but China's not doing anything about North Korea. We need fairness in trade, and China's not treating us fairly. They devalue their currency all the time. They're not treating us fairly. And unless we get smart, unless we get strong, we're not going to have any. We won't have a country left. I mean, they're taking so much. And it's not only China. It's other countries also.